Britney Spears appeared to be disparaging her children as she praised Pamela Anderson's sons for defending their mother. Following the premiere of Pamela Anderson's new documentary, Britney Spears has shown her support for her. Pamela's Netflix documentary, Pamela, A Love Story, and her memoir, Love, Pamela, were both released earlier this week. Both document the 55-year turbulent old's life, including the non-consensual dissemination of her sex tape with ex-husband Tommy Lee in the late 90s. Pamela has received a lot of love from fans since the publication of her open memoir and documentary, and her two kids, Brandon Thomas Lee and Dylan Jagger Lee, have proudly stood by her side as well. Brandon, 26, produced the documentary, and he made a point of praising his mother's courage at its debut. "I've never met a woman as brave as my mother," he said on the red carpet to Access Hollywood. "I believe many sons would say that, but I honestly mean it. She's been a bulldog my entire life, guarding me and my brother, and I think this is a tremendous opportunity for me to step up and be there, get this story right, and show the world the real her and our genuine family." Britney Spears has now publicly remarked on the lovely encounter, saying she wishes she'd gotten the same treatment and support from her own sons. Jaden and Preston, Britney's sons, are 16 and 17, respectively, and have a complex connection with their mother. Britney expressed her displeasure with her sons last year for not being more supportive of her during and after her conservatorship, which governed her life and finances from 2008 until 2021 and was overseen by her father and a team of lawyers. Britney famously called out Jaden and Preston after their father, Kevin Federline, said they weren't comfortable with the naked photographs she posts on social media in an attempt to recapture her power following the conservatorship. Soon after, Jaden wound up expressing his troubled connection with Britney, adding, "I don't think she showed enough to Preston and I feel extremely horrible for that. We've both gone through so much stress in the past that this is now our safe haven, where we can process all of the emotional damage we've had in order to recover, heal our mental state. She benefits from social media, so if that's what she wants to do, she should do it. I'm not going to resent her for it," he declared. At the same time, she should recognize whatever it is that prevents her from loving her family. Britney slammed Jaden at the moment, claiming he wouldn't get anything from her when he turned 18. And now, Britney has slammed her own sons by comparing them to Pamela's. "I'm such a fan of Pamela Anderson," the toxic singer said in a now-deleted Instagram post. "She was once America's lone sex idol, and she still is. I particularly respect the fact that her children stood up for her when people tried to sell her stories from the past." She added, "Why the hell bring up stuff that happened 20 years ago if that really messed up my mom?" in reference to the humiliating subject being offered in a funny TV comparison. "I'm talking about when I read that, I was like damn." With 4 documentaries released about me last year with people I adore speaking up about my past, that alone was almost as hard as what I went through in my past, she wrote. "I know I've mentioned it a few times, but 15 years is an extraordinarily long period." Britney added, "So Pamela taught me that people should support you precisely where you are in your life at the time. Unfortunately, the portrayal of my past in those programs was exceedingly embarrassing. It felt almost illegal."